All right, folks, some tryouts, trying to innovate, trying to bring some new stuff, but some tryouts, trying to innovate, trying to bring stuff, but some tryouts, trying to innovate. Let's see. Let's see if it's getting better. But tryouts, trying to innovate. Let's see if it's getting better. Hello, sound test. Hello, sound test. Hello, sound test. 1 second. Some interference. All right, so let's see what's gonna happen. All right, so welcome everybody for this live presentation. Sorry for the trouble, some technical problems, mostly caused by myself. So anyway, here we are. Today is Saturday, 4:31 p.m. And Saturday right here in Southern California. I appreciate you guys stopping by. You know, we're here to talk about anything, in case you want to talk about anything. And I'm here to listen to your comments, your concerns, and perhaps you can develop a conversation about, something that could be considered important for all of us. So I want to say thank you so much for all the subscribers, for following, for watching my videos. I know some of them, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of too much for many people, right? That's how I do things right now. So, yeah, I'm innovating and kind of bringing some new stuff to this studio and trying to make better. I think we're gonna get better little by little. So, I just want to, talk about things and make you guys feel as comfortable as possible. Sometimes it's not too comfortable because I go through very sensitive topics, and mainly what is it, politics and religion. And I know folks, mainly religious people, they are very sensitive. I can tell you because I post some videos that is like pushing a little bit and making you guys think about things, and analyze things in a very, unbiased way. I don't have to tell you all the problems that we have going through here in the United States and many other places. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate. Anyway, but that's how it is. That's how things are, and damages was done. I don't think we're gonna be able to fix problems, and I think this time this very deep mixing politics, religion, put us humans, citizens, not only on this nation, but some other nations, European countries, African countries, Asian countries. If you analyze everything, because that's what I do, You know, I look through things every day. I read stuff. I watch videos, and I think it's getting absolutely out of control. You know, last week I was talking about freedom of expression and some other topics. Hello, Bob Mox. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate. But anyway, the way I see right now, the way I see things right now, I don't see a good a good outcome out of this big mess. You know, what happened here, what is happening here on the United States is that it's not that because things really changed, it's just because now we can see better. You know, we are definitely, for decades, a very divided country. We didn't act like sometimes, but with this new administration, which is not too new, it kind of gave these people a lot of space to act like they are, to express themselves, you know. And now we see things the way we didn't want to see before. You know, other governments before was like, you know, no, we're not like that. We're better than that. I think you guys heard this kind of phrase, you know, but no, we are like that. And no, for now, we're not better than that. You know, we don't have a real, very strong opposition because both parties, they are in a situation that they have to please the same boss. And because of that, we are in this big mess. You know, in a political field, oh my goodness. And not only that, to add to this equation, which is a horrible one, is going to bring horrible results, is that now people are really considering, thinking, and acting and doing like religion needs to be part of government. And this is a very, very bad mistake. And and it will bring very bad consequences. It's already doing that, actually. You know, politics are using religion so they can stay in power because a lot of these religious people think this is going to be a great idea, which is not. This is not what the founding fathers established. And they had that problems too. All right, let's be fair here. You know, the Constitution was made in a very dark side of American history. And that made the situation very complicated. And, you know, and a lot of other things happening. That's why we're in a situation we are right now. Thank you, Bob, for stopping by. Thank you, Natalie Harp, for stopping by. Hello. Don't forget to thumbs up. Don't forget to participate. Don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate. And also I'd like to take the time to tell you guys what I normally tell you guys is that I am also on Instagram page. If you want to find me on Instagram, it's Carlos Todd, Carlos Todd, Carlos TODD 63. All right. So you can check me on Instagram. I normally recommend Instagram when it comes to the personal level, to the business level, to the professional level. Why? Because there you guys can send me messages. You can ask more specific questions, professional and a personal level too. We have time to chat and talk about it. That's why I normally talk about the Instagram too. So, but anyway, here we are on a YouTube channel. I came on today, kind of late afternoon. I know for many of my followers, they are on Asia, like India and other countries, neighboring countries, and even some other Asian participant. And for that, I appreciate. I know it's kind of late over there. For instance, right now it's 4:39 p.m. Saturday right here in California, but I know some other countries it's already Sunday. Here's Saturday, some other countries already Sunday. And I appreciate because it's early morning Sunday and you guys taking the time to, stop by, say a few words and ask some questions. This is amazing. And yes, I have literally hundreds of videos on a YouTube channel and also on an Instagram page. You guys can check it out. You can subscribe, you can check my videos, you can share if you want, you can ask questions, you can make comments. My videos are mainly on a YouTube. A lot of more often participant, more often questions. Some I have to take down because it's kind of offensive. And I still don't know exactly why people get offended when I post something about religion, because I don't do anything that is not going on. So yeah. So I hope you don't mind. It's just my what is your objective, Carlos, when you post this kind of videos, right? It's kind of crazy, whatever. And then I go, you know what? It's not really about being crazy or something like that. It's just about making you guys thinking about things. That's my idea, right? So nothing else. I just want you guys to think about stuff, and mainly about religion and politics. So I appreciate you guys checking. Don't be too defensive. No need. Nothing personal, really. So, but anyway, I appreciate you guys, stopping by all the time and participating and asking questions. All right. So here I am. If you guys want to talk about anything, just let me know. Okay. I am improving this studio. I'm making this better. You can see what I have right here, but we have a brand new huge TV on the front of me. If you can see that, it's so big that you can't see the whole thing. So the old ones, I'm kind of changing places, like that one. So, but I'm still trying to improve some stuff here. Okay. So anyway, if you guys have any question for me, I'm in California, a southern part of California, with nice weather today. It was kind of cold this morning. I mean, nothing compares to the Midwest and Northeast, Northwest of the United States, but it was kind of cold. I would say cold like 40s Fahrenheit, So, but it was nice weather. It is nice right now. It's kind of cloudish, more or less, but yes. So what's going on with you guys? So what you guys have in mind, let me know, okay? So thank you, Bob. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you, Club Just. Thank you guys for stopping by and say hello. All right? Yeah, we have a lot of things going on in the United States, and we saw what happened. We kind of following the news more or less what happened in Canada too, with that school shooting there. Unfortunately, our feelings and our deep sorrow and feelings for all the people who are suffering those kind of situations. For whatever reason, lately we haven't had this kind of a situation, knock on the wood, for whatever reason, it's not going on right now. But we do have our share of problems. Yes, we do. So let me know if you guys have anything to comment or any question, I'll do my best to answer. Thank you. So, what was I going to say? I forgot now. Anyway, all right, we got 2 people out there. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the subscriptions. We made it. We are over 1,000, I think 11 plus 100 followers. And we are really hoping that we're going to get even better than that. All right, just double checking something here. So anyway, feel free to ask any question if you have one, or make any comment. Just make sure that the words are respectful. We need to take care of other people and respect everybody. That's all. Okay. And speaking of respecting other people, I've seen some of the comments. Some I had to take down. It was too aggressive, I guess. Even maybe for me, I don't know. But it doesn't mean that you guys can comment on my videos. I always leave it open for people to comment and can ask questions. But the thing is, I know why I got it. My videos are, for some people, are too tough, are too on the edge for many people, kind of. Because I would try to post things about, some questions about religion and politics and this and that. And but my main objective is just to making people think about it, what's going on around them. Think about why they're doing this or that, why they're not doing this or that. That's about it. So, yes, if you have the time, go check it out and give your opinion. I appreciate if you do so. All right. Right now it's 4:47 p.m. right here in California, Southern California. Nice weather today, and when the nighttime is kind of a little bit cold, not too cold, but it's pleasant cold in my opinion. And for some folks, maybe it's too cold, but not here, not for me. But if you go north, northwest, northeast, and midwest, that's a different story, And actually, we kind of we did break some records on the southeast, on the southeast of the United States, because the temperature went down pretty steep. Some part of like for instance, Florida, they had like snow and everything else. It's not too normal for Florida to have snow, but they did. So it was kind of interesting. Let me send some invitation here. Just stand by, folks. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for that. Sending some invitation in case someone wants to stop by and say hello. All right, folks, I'm here. If you have any question, let me know. It's 4:49 p.m. on Saturday, and today is, let's say, it's a Valentine's Day, right? I'm assuming. I'm not too good with holidays, but I think it's a Valentine's Day today. I'm not sure. But it's Saturday, 4:49. We are at 21 minutes in this live presentation. Not too many people out there I have to recognize, but maybe because one thing that I do is I don't really establish time. Maybe I should, but I don't like to do it. So I come talk to you guys when I feel like. If I don't feel like, I don't do it. So that's why, I came and say, you know what, I gotta do this live for a few minutes and see what's going on. That's what I'm doing right now. So if you guys have any question about the United States, about what's going on in the political field, about anything in the United States, I'm here to answer. If you have any comment, I'm just asking you to please be respectful to everybody. That's it. Other than that, you can ask your question, make your comments, and we go from there. All right. So that's what I know. What I'd like to do when I'm here on this live presentation. So thank you so much for stopping by and saying hello. And I'm here to answer your question if you have any. Mm-hmm. 4:51 p.m. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. All right, 23 minutes and going. So we're still here. Let's stay another minute and see. In the meantime, just I'd like to inform you guys that I'm also on an Instagram page, Carlos Todd, Carlos TODD 6363. Carlos Todd 63 on Instagram. If you want to check my videos, if you want to check, I have hundreds of videos over there too. Here, I believe that I'm pretty much on around 1,000 videos or so on YouTube. So we got plenty of videos, live presentations, archive. You guys can check it out. You can share if you want, and you can ask and comment anything you want to do on my videos. You can do it. Just be respectful. That's all I'm asking you. All right. So anyway, thank you so much. I guess I'm gonna see you next time. Bye bye.